the forechecking. Generally, it's the wings that get in first to do the forechecking. Oh, boy.
Sam Carrick got belted by Radko Gudas. And then challenged by Brzezinski. Nothing breaks out. Back the other way. A save.
30 player early in his career. And he's changed all that. I mean, there it is. I mean, he let up a little bit. Watch, everything's down. Gets him with the hip. And the shoulder is a clean hit.
Here's a backhand centering pass off the tape of Middlestat. Intercepted and brought back by his fellow number 37. Oh, what a huge hit on Dylan Holloway. Lyubushkin with Fogle going right after him.
Like he absolutely labeled Holloway. He's going to go right to the bench. The youngster got shook up on that one. And you don't see too many hits like that anymore, but that is a clean, hard body check, and you hope Dylan Holloway's going to be all right.
He's not a little bit shaken up as well.
Karam off the boards, picks it up, and just doesn't see him coming. And I mean, it's a little bit up there, but I mean, he never changed his course. He came right through Holloway. I didn't see headshot on the first one. I think that's more of a full body check. You can't hit a guy harder than that, and you feel for the youngster Holloway, because it's been a tough 3 games for him. You know, when you look at the first game, turnover leads to the first goal, broken stick on the first goal of the game versus the Flames as it was.
Oh, big hit! Adam Erne just stood up Beauvillier. And in comes Oliver Wahlstrom because you can't put a good hit on in the National Hockey League anymore. I guess that was about as clean as you'll see. But you have to take exception, right? Is that the code? Good hit.
He had his head down right between his legs, and he took advantage of it. It looked like 100% clean.
Earlier than that, just used the boards, and Svechnikov made a good keep in, and it's a let.
Oh, what a hit at center ice. Necas is clocked by Killorn, and now the gloves are going to come flying off. In comes Jake Gardner to get a piece of Killorn, and Killorn's doing all the talking. And down goes Gardner, and Killorn is fired up, and so is the Lightning bench.
What a collision. Oh.
And this isn't over yet. In behind the play, there's still some pushing and shoving happening over there.
Well, when you get a big hit like that and you see a teammate go down, the players on the ice never really know what happened. So Carolina sees their guy go down, and so you get reactions all the time now. You don't see very many big open ice hits anymore. I definitely want to see the replay of this, but it looked just fine to me. Killorn just catches Necas with his head down, and the collision is unreal. He turns his back, he makes contact all the way up and down, and Necas looks up at the last second, and then that's it. And that's when Gardner came in, and
both teams want to change as Larson goes up the middle, and oh, what a hit! Delivered on to Alex Chiasson by Ryan Graves, and Chiasson is still down. Now Gagne going after Graves, so is Granlund, and TD Force quickly comes out to have a look at Alex Chiasson. Ryan Graves delivers a huge hit. He is 6'5", 220 pounds. And Alex Chiasson felt all of it.
A tough pass to take, coming through the middle. It's like a receiver coming over the middle and knowing you're going to take a pass and get popped by the D-back. And that's a terrific hit. And down goes Chiasson. Nothing wrong with any of that. Unfortunately now, though.
Ducks 24-13 in favor of the Penguins. A big hit from Trouba. And here comes Malkin and Zucker as they look to get after Jacob Trouba. The Rangers captain has laid a number of clean hits this season that the opposition has taken offense to.
In discussion here, let's take a look at it up the ice. The puck's chipped into the zone by Nylander, and then Trouba right there leans into the body with a good solid check.
It looked like it was well within. I don't think it was late. I think it was right on, and the referees agreed because was not a call on the big hit.
Malkin's going to pick up the minor penalty for coming over and cross-checking Trouba.
As Rowney plays it back and passes it right through his own goal crease. Backus is hit hard by Clifford. Puck picked up by Rowney, makes a move, he's in, and now behind the play, Delorier jumps in, and he and Clifford are going to go.
Well, Delorier did not like the hit on David Backus, and that's why he goes after Kyle Clifford. And right after the scrap, Delorier turns to Backus and just says, "You all right?" Kyle Clifford, they got a real good hit in on David Backus, and that was all shoulder. Clean hit, but Delorier took exception to it, and he chased down Kyle Clifford. And you know Kyle Clifford is always a willing combatant. Kind of honors the code, stands up. They have a good scrap, a little pat, said, "Hey, good scrap."
Hartman, good stick lift by Jacob Megna. A fine defensive play by Megna. Then a collision at the blue line as Dumba runs into Nieto. Then LeBanc challenges Dumba, and glove's not off yet, but it's close. LeBanc and Dumba come together again, and now it's Megna and Dumba, the two 24s going at it. And Dumba's in a disadvantage here against the much bigger man.
Good job by Megna stepping in for LeBanc. LeBanc was the first guy to go after Dumba after the hit on Nieto to a stick, and then here's the hit on Nieto. Just gets his head up at the last second. Dumba comes into him, and this is the second time now we've seen Matt Nieto take a pretty good hit. It was the Buffalo Rasmus Dahlin that hit him pretty good, and pops right up after that one as well.
He was told that the trade was happening. He was told not to tell anybody, and immediately he told his mom. Radko Gudas with a big stick on Joseph. But the Panthers have brought it now. Gudas goes at it with Kelly, went right over to him after the big hit. I think Kelly just trying to spark his team. That should be an extra 2 on Ottawa. Clean hit by Gudas. But the Panthers have just dominated, as Keith Tkachuk told Katie, dominated early on. The crowd gets up for Radko. They love it.
Well, that's his style, and that's on his resume. If you don't have your head up, there it is. There's the hit. It is clean, shoulder to shoulder. Joseph goes down. Take another look at it. Good anticipation by Gudas.
2 minutes for slashing and 2 minutes for roughing.
And then in comes Kelly, and then there's the wrestle.
Checked and did not clear. Now it's Braun. Ahead off Konecny, but he gets decked and he's down. It's a legal hit because no arms are up.
Good look at it. There's the little drop pass. Konecny was looking at it, and Borowiecki steps up late in the play. In slow motion, it appeared late. Would have to watch it at real time. And I believe he bumps heads with Borowiecki on the play as well.
That's one of those hits we talked about from Borowiecki. He walks that tightrope all the time. Usually the judgment here.
Taken away by Van Riemsdyk. A big hit thrown by Dumba. And here we go with a clean hit requiring a response. Kuznetsov had his head down. Dumba delivered a hit. And TJ Oshie came flying across the ice. Now Dumba and Oshie will go. So this is the discussion we were just having. The GMs just had it. They check on Kuznetsov, and we'll see how they sort this out.
Well, Matt Dumba sees Kuznetsov get the puck coming through the middle of the ice, and he's got his head back, passing the skates. And as he comes through, Kuznetsov maybe isn't fully turned up the ice. He tucks from this angle, tucks the elbow and then extends through. So I don't think the elbow was up at the point of contact. It's a follow through. And did he catch the shoulder first? It looks pretty good there, and Matt Dumba did a good job tucking his elbow.
Pasternak stopped by Bobrovsky. Markov on the clear. Oh, Lundell is buried at center ice by McAvoy. Barkov grabs McAvoy, wrestles him to the ground.
McAvoy has just been a bulldozer tonight. He's had 4 or 5 huge hits on the Panthers. That one he just flattens Lundell. The captain Barkov comes over, and now everybody jumps in.
And Saka getting into it at that Panther bench with Lundell. You know, we haven't seen the physical play tonight from the Panthers at all. And, you know, I'm thinking McAvoy figured, hey, why not? Oh, and then Bertuzzi takes a slash at one of the Panthers while the linesman was already in there. Yeah, Bertuzzi should definitely go for that.
Here's the pass, and McAvoy was just waiting to just jump right on Lundell with a big hit. In comes Barkov. There it is. Clean hit.
And no doubt, that's a good hit by McAvoy for sure. No, it's not on the head. Puck was there. Good on Barkov getting in there. So Barkov to the box. And here's that slash. Back of the leg of Duclair. Forsling saw it. I think Bertuzzi was hoping somebody would see it.